Okay. Why can't I change my? I'm trying to change my category to Marvel Rivals. Why is it? Okay, hold on. It's off here. Yeah, see, it's like y'all know y'all good, but y'all can't think you can win quick plays and win a tournament. Like it's not the intent. They're there for the experience. He's there for the money, which is not wrong. You are allowed to do that, but know your surroundings. Sometimes you gotta hold the L. I don't know, maybe because at the same time, yeah, you want to try, right? Like if you know it's gonna help you and you're really trying to get it, you do want to push, especially like yeah, if you're desperate, whatever, like, and you need the money, like maybe like he does need it, but it also feels weird to kind of bank on it to almost like a Marty Supreme type deal, you know? I'm sorry. That's weird. My OBS is tripping. Whatever. Okay, let's go back. I already know. I'm trying to pull up a Discord. So one thing we can infer too, again, bringing back to the point that the team is not taking the game very seriously, is was there no discussion about strategies beforehand that they don't want to run triple support? Um, Let me tell Hero that I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna stream the videos you wanna watch and give opinions. Did you watch? I'm sorry. I'm just getting people. Did you watch the video all the way? All the way. I'm gonna watch it. Watch his perspective now and check the widow's VOD as well. Okay, we got that down. Zero interest in bidding. All right, cool. That's fine. I have no. That's fine. Let me sell this fine. No problem. All right. Hmm. Hard meta. Yeah, you could. It's so obvious, man. I feel like I almost don't even have to watch this video anymore. I already know you put water and oil together. Like, what do you expect? Yeah, that's true. Forward. Let me see. Okay. For a tournament, if I'm if you had a serious team in a tournament and you're running scrims, then you would be playing triple support. It wouldn't be we're playing our best characters all the way. It'd be hey, let's form comps and like put strategies together. This team's not it. He's trying to obviously lead them in that direction to be like, yo, let's play the meta stuff because we want to win this thing. But his team's just like, no, we're gonna play because they really are. You can tell they're playing for vibes, which is fine. But don't play in a tournament. I'm not gonna lie. Tournaments, the idea of a tournament is that people want to get sweaty. They want to get sweaty. It's not let's kumbaya and have fun. If this tournament was for fun or like for charity, then that's totally different because charity is different, right? Because no one's playing for money; they're playing for vibes and to build money for something like a cause. But this is going into people's pockets directly. You're crazy to think that people are just going to look at $40,000 and go like, let's just play for fun." You're insane. You're actually insane. Wow, this guy's actually pretty good though. You can tell he's actually pretty. He's actually you can tell he's really good. This guy's solo carrying like yeah. Again, because it's like, bro, if she's a widow one trick, she's a widow one trick. Like, what do you? I'm gonna shut your team is Chud Light. Wow, this you fire. There's oil and water, bro. Oil and water. You got sweats with casuals. Sweats with casuals who like playing casual. Now, obviously, like being in Diamond, being a widow one trick is not actually casual, but it's for a tournament. Like I don't think you really even see for a tournament like this is meta stuff in solo queue, duo queue, stuff like that. In ranked you can get away with a lot of stuff because that's the nature of the game. You're not playing with pros, you're playing with people. So those variables of people allow you to be flexible and do things that are a little bit different and you can actually like kind of have fun doing it. But in a tournament, is you're not that person. Like you in a tournament setting where people are playing at their best or playing like the most OP strategies, OP combos, unless you are like the unless you're like the unless you can physically transform into Widowmaker while you're playing her and like reach that mental space. Like, why put yourself to that torture just to be like, oh man, like. But I will say, in their defense, they've said no. Like I think for the past 3 4 minutes, saying no, we don't want to do that, and he's pushing for it. So he's clearly not listening to them either. He's not listening. So that's also on him. He's not picking up what they're putting down either, and he's trying to be in control of it because he wants the money. But these are, I wonder if he doesn't know them. maybe he doesn't know them very well. Like he just knows of them. So he doesn't have like that empathy to be like, hey, like this is what people want to play, even though you want to win, you know? Granted, I don't think there's a strategy you can make, like say like she is Widow. There's not the is there like a I guess you can do like Mantis, but how's that work against, you know, you can do like Mantis Widow strategies. I don't know how that works against Dive. I don't know if there's Widow comps. Like if you were gonna I guess, but that's my logic versus a top 500 players logic, right? His logic is play the OP shit, win the tournament. Their logic is let's play what we like to play, and if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. You know what I mean? So that's like, but that's a 1v5. One wants to win, five want to just play the game. So you're kind of outnumbered here too. You got to take the L. Because now that I'm also thinking about it, he's the only one talking about money. None of them have mentioned money. They must got it like that. They might, or maybe they think they can't win. Maybe they're like, there's no point in trying to win a $40,000 tournament, even if you have a top 500 player, because we're not going to win it. So why try to sweat it? You know, that's also a possibility as well. Because I'm not thinking about it. He's the only one who's mentioned money, even though he has $40,000, but he's the only one to mention it. Continuing. But like you see, like his community legit talking to a wall. But in this case, he's the wall, not them. He's the wall. It's money. Again, it's money. They are not caring about the money. You're caring about the money. But he is right. In a tournament setting, he's not wrong expressing the wanting to win. This is a top 500 player. He doesn't play the game to like fuck around. It's just how it is. And that's in any game. You know, they might BS once in a while, but when there's money on the line, especially for this guy who I'm sure no likes this game. Your top 500, like I know one person personally who was top 500 in Overwatch multiple times, and I think he even tried to play semi pro. I think, but he played tournaments and stuff, and he played the game all the time. Like this is where he's dedicating his time like that, and this means something to him. Maybe he could have expressed that in a more heartfelt way, as opposed to saying, "You do this, you do that, you do this." He probably could have said, "Guys, honestly, like I do need this money. Not in tournament. I'm talking about out of game. Guys, I really do need this money. And while I do want us to have fun, it would mean a lot to me if we could try hard and play the OP comps." I don't see why his team would be like, nah, you know, like in a heartfelt way, in a way that really shows that you really want to win this because it means something to you. Not to say that it doesn't mean something to them, but to express the will to really win. Granted, this could be clips, but that's what I'm thinking. That's how I would do it. Okay, are they in? So is this a tournament? Actually, no. These people are. Wait, no. This is his team. No, his team is. Wait, they're grandmasters. So these guys are tryhards. These guys are grandmaster. And Zaza's Diamond 1, right? But oh wait, what's his ping though? What's his ping though? What's his ping? Is she just lagging in this screenshot? What region are they in? They're in Dallas. Is she at 173 ping in Dallas? Is she even in America? Like, I think if I'm in Florida, South Florida. If I played on Dallas, I mean, maybe Dallas is closer. Maybe she's West Coast, but no, Dallas is in the middle. How is her ping so high? That's whatever. Okay, but again, he is being annoying. Like, I skipped ahead. Now, these are clips of total games, right? Marvel Rivals games can be like what 20, 25 minutes. So if they've been playing games this whole time, and this has been 5 minutes of him complaining, imagine over the course of two, three, 4 games. Nah, nah. He's tweaking a bit. I'm not gonna lie, he's tweaking. I want to skip ahead to the tournament. I want to skip ahead to the tournament. The tournament. Okay, tournament. You're not playing hit or miss characters in tournament. Sorry, tournament. You're playing comfortable picks. You're supposed to play to win. You don't play 50-50s. It's like you're gambling. It's gambling. Okay, I'm trying to get to the tournament. They're playing together though. They're playing together with the widow. Snake Ace is a pro, right? Oh, he lagged. Oh, he got a lag spike. Okay, so we're not in the tournament yet. We're 40 minutes in. Bro was bro was not having it. Again, I called it. He's dedicated tons of time to this game. He's not playing for vibes. He wants to win, and at top 500, even let me put it this way. And it's not a matter of fairness. It's just a matter of is. Even in top 500 play, even in diamond, if people see you're a widow one trick, they will ban your character straight up. That's how. That's how people do not like playing with Widowmakers in this style of game. Happens in Overwatch, happens in Marvel Rivals. I don't know what devs should do maybe in future games because you want to have a sniper class in an FPS, but people hate playing with the sniper class. At least as a DPS, because Anna, people love playing Anna, right? In Overwatch. But all right, we're skipping ahead. There goes. Let's see. Wait. So did he play in the tournament, or was he kicked out before his team even got to play? Hold on. Okay, let me think too. I'm trying to be impractical because I'm on the outside. Basim, if I am the tournament organizer, I've heard rumors that he has a relationship with one of the people on Kingsman's team, but I don't know if that's true, so we're not going to use that as a point. But if I'm running a tournament, I have my team set, I have everybody there. I'm going to guess this tournament's happening very soon when I decide to kick him and I replace him. It's not even like I can swap him to another team. You can't. Because imagine someone else is playing well with their six stack, and I'm like, hey, can one of you lose one of your people that you have good assimilation with to swap with the Kingsman, and then you go on the other team, and then imagine the team that Kingsman's on now tryhards and they win. I would feel like I got kicked out of my spot because you know what I mean. So I kind of feel like from that perspective, as a tournament organizer, I have no choice but to actually just physically replace you. I can't even put you on another team. Maybe early on, I'm just then again, this is hindsight, but maybe early on, once I found out who my six were and I'm playing, I'm realizing they're not really taking it seriously. I would have been trying to swap. First, heartfelt. First, I go heartfelt. I really want to win this tournament. I want the money. They're looking like they're not trying to do it. No problem. Yo, Basim, before we can I switch teams? No personal feelings. I just want to win. And I guess, but even then, that's because it's a tournament. You're supposed to do it for creators. If I need the money, if I need the money, this honestly is probably the best option for him because look, this is 400,000 views in 3 days. That's not going to be, thousands of dollars, but this is a little good YouTube show. It's an hour-long video. I'm sure he has ads. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get worried about the ads. But, so we'll continue. Well, it wasn't your suggestion. You were also pretty hard forcing. You were 1v5 or 1v4 whole time. Whole time. They were not budging. This is your boy. Your boy's always gotta be. Your boy's always gotta have your back. Regardless, he's your boy. He's always gonna have your back. He's always gonna have your back. Okay, back. It was luck of the draw, 1,000%. His boy's telling the truth. It's oil and water, and it's shown through the VOD, through the scrims that you've been talking about the whole time. It's going to be the same way in tournament. Unless you were going to say, I will sit down in tournament and shut up and just play. Like, trust me. Like, trust me, you know? Like, what else are we going to do? What are we doing here? You know? Okay. So this is pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to watch anymore. I'm not a reaction channel like that. But I assumed he was on the team, but I don't even think he's on the team. So it doesn't even matter to watch her VOD or to watch this VOD because this is irrelevant. If he doesn't play in the tournament, it doesn't matter if they lose every round or win half the rounds or whatever. Because I know they didn't win, obviously, from all of the comments. But like none of that matters. If he's not in the game, then I don't need to watch these VODs. Because I was gonna say maybe watch the VODs like maybe she's a widow one trick, but like she was throwing like because there's a difference between playing and throwing, right? Like even okay, as a one trick, I get it. But one of the things I also watch sometimes with one tricks is sometimes they know when they're hard countered. And it's not fun to be hard countered. Especially not fun to be hard countered and then you don't swap. Like, there's no way you can enjoy the game that way. There's no way. I mean, maybe she does, but there's no for your team. And this is a tournament setting, but I guess her team also supported her, so that's irrelevant. But he was just unlucky. He was unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's finish. No, there's no cutthroat. I don't. You think he's just trying to make him feel better? Nah, it's bullshit. But you got dealt a bad hand, and that happens. Granted, I'll say this: this moment by making a video, I don't think that the widow and her friends deserve any hate whatsoever. This is just a matter of different perspective, different opinions. But the internet, internet hates women. It's not. I don't make the rules. It's literally you can try to say that no, it's not. You're just wrong. We know the internet hates women, especially when in this case, like let's be real. Even though I think both sides have legitimately valid points, it doesn't matter. Girl, widow one trick, she's the reason why, and it's all her fault, and all of her little girlfriends are all stupid, and this guy's the best, and they should have just listened to him because they're women and he's the top 500 gamer who wants to win the money. It's obvious, right? Like it's it sucks, but this is also where you let people get their opinions on the matter. It's blown out of proportion. She picked Kingsman. Wait, 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 wait. This, it doesn't change. It's not like this changed everything. No, it doesn't. But this becomes a little bit of a this becomes a little bit of a faux pas by the captain. Why would you pick a really good player if you're not trying to win? This is a misplay. This is a misplay. This is a misplay. You're why pick the best guy? I'm not. I mean, let me fall back. He might not be the best guy, but why pick the top 500 player if you're not trying to win in a $40,000 tournament? I don't know about that one. 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 Like, but this is that's the draft too, right? Like maybe she's playing because maybe she did want to win too. Like you're thinking about it a little bit, but yeah, that's just his full pot though. This is not some like this is not some smoking gun. Wait, you typed maybe Zaza? You typed that in the chat? Hold up. It's like that's her misplay. You typed maybe Zaza in the chat. The Widow one trick, you knows a Widow one trick, and then you're telling her not to play Widow. Uh oh. Uh oh. That's a misplay. Mm, mm. My opinion still hasn't changed overall. I'm seeing more details, but my opinion hasn't changed. He was okay. She established. Oh no. She established vibes. You wanted to win, but she even said it. She said it off rip. Oh, no. That's one misplay her part, but two misplays on yours. That's two misplays on yours. Because she said vibes are the main thing. You were not, that's rule one, and you did not follow rule one. She called it. Oh no, no, she called it. He did. He didn't go non-verbal, but he tilted the team. He did. He's 20. He's a bit immature. 20, and I say this as someone who was once 20 years old. You're 20, you're still immature. He's a gamer too. And I don't mean that like say he's like not developed, but like he ain't there. He's a man, but he's a bronze level man. I'm not saying that to diss him. I'm just saying that's experience. You don't got the people experience yet as a grown man. He's just an adult. But he's not a grown man. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm just saying he's just unaware of certain shit that you only learn through perspective. All right. I'm going to be honest. I think he's in the wrong. I understand his viewpoint. Hell is paved. Was it? Hell is paved with good intentions. Hell is paved with good intention, or the path to hell is paved with good intentions. This is what it is. This is what the scenario is, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Sorry, bro. So not even a sorry, bro. I mean, sorry you got dealt like a bad hand, but you know, this is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I would, yeah, that's the way it goes. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna edit this a little bit. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would like to hear people's opinions if you want to talk about it. But yeah, my opinion is he was in the wrong. I think Kingsman was in the wrong. I don't think he's a bad dude, but I think that he was wrong here for sure. But I think this video was good for him. This video will get him some money, obviously, because he got a little 400,000 views. I'm pretty sure he got subs and subscribers. Like, he got what he needed for sure. I don't know if it'll be as much as splitting $40,000, but he'll be alright. I hope the rest of his teammates or former teammates, I hope that they're okay. You're gonna have to deal with the internet shitstorm for a while. There's gonna be like, you know, for the week or two where you're the most hot button topic, you're gonna do that. But some people hold that shit forever because they're weirdos. But the general public will get rid of this in 2 weeks. Something crazier will happen. It's just the state of the internet. But yeah, all right, guys, that's it.